Hello, welcome to Talking Politics with Peter Beimers. I am Peter Beimers. If you like this sort of thing, like and subscribe, and click the bell for notifications, and feel free to share as well. A special Wednesday edition addressing a disturbing trend that, in my opinion, has been shifting in Canada over the last few years. It's one that's been subtly modeled by our government, starting with our current and former Prime Minister of Canada. It's a trend that has been propped and perpetuated by the mainstream media as acceptable. Perhaps it's one that you've noticed as well, or one that you may have noticed in the background, in the back of your head, but couldn't put your finger on it. And perhaps after this video, you'll say, yes, that was what that itch was in the back of my head. If that is something that you've come to agree and now notice, write that in the comments. Let me know that I'm not alone in this. As Canadians, I believe we need to wake up, stand up, and speak up against this move in allegiances and friendships of Canadians in Canada. That is specifically the move to hate and detest and protest the United States and Israel. In their place, there's been a move to embrace and accept China and Palestine. It doesn't take much of a search to see how much Trudeau and Carney adore China. Trudeau talked about admiring the basic dictatorship of China, and Mark Carney, our current Prime Minister, took a massive loan through his former company through the government of China. So he owes a lot to China to prop him up, he and his company. Carney recently made comments about the Israel-Gaza war conflict. And as a response, Hamas come out and thanked the Prime Minister of Canada and the Canadian government for his comments on the current conflict. And I find this quite embarrassing. Our current history books are telling us that this will put us on the wrong side of history when future history books are written. There's this, and I've seen protests. I actually saw one this past week in Montreal in front of a hotel in support of Palestine. And there's a group called Queers for Palestine, and I think this is nonsensical. Because if they were to go to Palestine, even though they support them, that these homosexuals would be stoned to death or thrown off atop of buildings without hesitation when they enter that state. In fact, if they were to do just an even little bit of research, they would find that the only Arab nation that they would be accepted in and be free to walk around without any harm would be Israel. But no, they're Queers for Palestine. Strange. Turn on the TV and the mainstream media is quick, if not eager, to help and to heap fear of the United States, to perpetuate this fear and loathing at them. And it doesn't take much really to see that their propaganda machine is working. Just go to the border and look at the number of border crossings that are taking place in recent weeks. So to you watching this today on a Wednesday or whatever day of the week that you're watching this, have a look out for this shift in allegiance and friendship here in Canada. Our current history with the United States might not be perfect, but we can't throw it away for something worse, that is with China, or throw away our allegiance and historical alliance with Israel for something worse, that is Hamas in Palestine. When you see this propaganda perpetuated, stand up, speak up against this trend before it is too late, and we find Canada deep on the wrong side of history. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded, and feel free to share as well. Thanks for watching. I'm Peter Beimers, and we'll see you next time.